Good morning. Hello. Welcome. View crew, what's up? It's early. It's a Saturday. I'm hosting. We're talking about horror. How are we?
It's early. We can rephrase that. I know on my end.
Yeah.
You guys, it's afternoon.
Well, that's true. We are night owls, Zach and I, so we also just got up not too long ago. So if we're a little rusty, that is why. But yeah, how are you guys doing on this fine Saturday morning?
I'm wondering why I'm here for a horror of all things match. Because unless it's Scream and I already forgot the other ones I watched. Oh, Scream 2,
Halloween, and The Exorcist.
Yes, those 4. God, count 4. I think I said. Yeah, I'm out. So this should be interesting.
Well, I think Zach is probably the one out of the three of us who's probably going to do the best here.
I'm excited. This should be fun.
This is your not debut. What is the word I'm looking for? Your not resume, whatever, for the next horror.
Yeah. It's too early to think of words. I don't know, but I know what you're trying to say. It'll be fun. I'm a little groggy, a little sleepy. I'm still waking up. I got my coffee, but yeah, let's do it. Whoa! 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you.
That is the one movie I will not watch.
No, it's not scary, dude. It's really good, and it's not. You can handle it. Trust me.
Those, and I don't think I will watch Final
Destination.
Yeah.
Ooh, those are like a different kind of horror.
Yeah.
You don't need to watch those. Those aren't like essential horror viewing, but Nightmare on Elm Street definitely is.
Ever since I saw whichever Final Destination movie it was, when the water bottle rolls under the brake pedal and she can't hit the brakes, I'm like,
ooh, oh my god!
If there's a water bottle in my car, I make sure it is secure in whatever cup holder it is in, so that never happens.
I remember, I haven't seen them, but the trailers for the first one, I believe, which was where the log is behind like the log truck.
Yes, exactly.
To this day, I'm like, you're not going to fall off in front of me, and I will move to another lane.
I do the exact same thing. I was just about to say that. I do that too.
Nope.
Well, this should be fun.
Yeah. I love how everyone's like so shocked. Jake, buzz off. Sorry. You're not a night owl. You're an early bird, so you're on a different brainwave than we are. That guy, no.
Why aren't you here, Jake? You need to get on here with us.
He's at the links.
Answer some horror questions.
I believe so. Chuck, no, I don't know. Again, I don't know why I'm here.
He's learning. He's a new.
Yes, this is my like horror Sherpa right now. That's like guiding me through somewhat of horror. Although I am taking a break from that to do Lord of the Rings. So let's see.
That'll take you a while. That'll be a long break.
I'm like a big fan of horror. I love horror, but I am rusty on the trivia side of it. So this is my attempt to try and get better at that.
So I don't actually like regularly watch horror films throughout the year. Usually we'll just marathon nothing but horror every October. So I'll watch one occasionally, but it's like I'm not like actively like watching it constantly, like when it's not like Halloween time. So we'll see how I do today. But
you reserve it just for the spooky month.
Yes, Yes, exactly. It's a special month. It's a special time. I want it to feel. It's part of my ritual.
Yeah, I am kind of the same, unless there's like a new release coming out.
Did Zach? You saw? Well, it's not horror, but The Invisible Man.
Mm-hmm.
That's thriller.
That's thriller. I know, yeah.
But that was good.
You consider it horror. I would classify it as horror. That was actually the last movie I saw in the theater before the pandemic. But then I did go and see Tenet though back in like whenever, I don't know, at some point. But yeah,
that's a movie that's on my list too that I haven't seen. So, anyways, shall we get started?
Yes, because I am excited to see the players that they picked. I'm bummed that it wasn't a free for all like last time, but I am excited to see the players that they have playing. And what's his name is on the desk with Mark.
Robert Kirkman.
Yeah, Robert Kirkman. Sorry, I was just like totally forgot his name. So that's cool. Yeah, let's get started.
Should be interesting. All right, here we go.
Hello to everyone in the chat. Thanks for joining us on like a random early Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Robert Kirkman, creator of Walking Dead.
In the horror exhibition 2000.
Ready to go.
Oh.
I was told that Adam Collins, there was some
They
debate,
fast forward
he
to that.
settled on his favorite horror movie of all time.
I love his X-Files poster.
Nosferatu.
Mulder has that in his office in the
Way,
X-Files.
way back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd say that's a safe bet. You know, the 1920s were a fun decade for me, and that year in particular, which I feel in case it's a question. Yeah, some good memories, Mark.
It's a roaring 20s, and now we're about to...
Oh my! That's right. I heard that it kind of gets messed up in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard that too.
Oh my!
This match is rated T for teen.
Rob's on.
You're not doing this, Brian?
Good
No.
memories, Mark.
The whole match gonna be like this?
Yay, Video Drew!
Are you okay to go? Do you understand that this is just a fun exhibition match? It's horror movie trivia, all that work for you?
Yes, understand. A-okay. Christian, you look great. Don't know what you did. Look way different. Excited to get this thing going and absolutely win this thing. I know I am the favorite for this match, so I just want to say good luck to all the competitors, and also I love you.
And just real quick, your favorite horror movie of all time is?
August Osage County.
That sounds like it's time to introduce your opponents.
Hello, boys. Jules, who's ready for some movie trivia?
Oh, I missed the trick.
We need that kind of energy right
So
now.
much. Now,
Yeah.
William, you're here.
No.
We all know
Yeah,
you're a
that'll-
horror fan.
that'll wake
You
you up.
are, and you said your favorite horror movie of all time, Nightbreed. Elaborate, please.
Yeah, it's Clive Barker's ode.
Is it loud enough for you guys?
It is in which
Yeah.
Yeah.
the evil creatures are the most beautiful creatures in the world, and humanity is the true villain. It's basically everything I've ever wanted from an X-Men movie that no X-Men movie has ever did.
And
Interesting.
then William is going to get settled alongside his playing opponents. All right, so we have everybody here and ready to go. So, Robert, I'm going to do the rules of round number
We are
1.
all
But while
going
I'm
to
doing
attempt
them,
to
I want
play
you
along.
do this math in
You
your
guys
head.
are
So
welcome to
we
as
have
well in
3
the
horror
chat.
movies, Nightbreed, Nosferatu,
I got my
and
lucky
August
Jason.
Osage.
Oh!
Your
For good luck.
favorite movies of those
You were
movies in
absolutely
order,
that
right
kid
after we
in
get the
class
rules
that
of
instead of
round
paying
number
attention
1.
during
In
notes,
round number
doodled,
1,
huh?
100%. You should
Yeah,
read my
yeah, we
my
wrote a
school
lot of
notebooks.
10 questions.
Filled with
each
Star Wars
one worth a
characters and
point.
ships
There's
and
no
aliens
penalty
and
for
all
missing a
kinds of
question. There
stuff.
is no stealing in round
It's funny, I
number
thought of you
1.
yesterday
Mr. Kirkman or
because
myself will ask the
I saw
question.
someone make a
Competitors will have
meme
15
saying
seconds
that
to write down their best attempt at an answer
expect
on whatever writing surface
Kit
they
Harington
prefer. Once you ask
to
them by name or
bring
nickname
Kit
to
Fisto
reveal
live
their
action.
answer, make sure you wrote to the camera at the same time you verbalize your attempt
I'm for it.
into the microphone. This is an exhibition.
You say
match,
that now.
so we don't really need any challenges today, but each
It's
competitor
the Star
does
Wars
have
story.
their full complement of JTE rules. This is your repeat. You have 3 of them at your disposal.
As
throughout
long
the
as he looks
3-round
like
match. If you
the
need just
Kit
to repeat a
Fisto
question,
from
limit
Attack of the
yourself down to
Clones and
15
not
seconds to get that correct answer.
The weird,
Right.
like, drug-addled version from Revenge of the Sith.
So, Robert, you had a little bit of time to think about this.
The Clone Wars weren't kind to him.
Nosferatu and August Osage County. Of those 3, which one is the top dog for the Kirkman?
Look, I think thinking about it, all 3 of these movies kind of in a dead heat.
I'm dead serious. If I walk out of this with 1 point, I will be
You will.
very pleased with myself.
I'm sure you'll get at least
I think
one
you-
point,
yeah.
Brian.
We'll all get at least one.
And Nightbreed down to
Jesse,
and that's what I'm going with. That's what's happening.
no.
I win.
Okay.
No.
Everybody, we'll see you later.
None of us are really awake.
Please
We're
stay,
like,
Adam. Remain.
like sleep streaming
Video
right
Drew does
now.
not get any points for that, although it was a great horror movie pick.
Oh.
So here we go with round number 1. I'm just simply going to ask William first. Are you ready to go?
Where's my marker?
I am now, baby. Yeah.
Oh,
Folks, I think that's a real chainsaw. Video Drew.
Bibs.
love it.
Yeah, I was told that these were all gonna be David Lynch questions. That's still what's happening, right? That was ready.
Jesse, add an hour to
I mean,
that.
if he says yes, then the answer is yes. Adam Collins, you ready to go?
I was up
Yeah. It's
watching
just
Alex
doing
finish
better
play
at
Resident Evil 8 last night. It was pretty good.
Then let's get
I
ready
was up
to
until like 3 Eastern time doing a mock match with the stars.
with
Oh.
question number 1.
Secret
Robert Kirkland
secrets.
will be asking the even questions. I'll be asking the odd ones like this. In the category of anthology horror, which 1987 horror anthology features segments including The Raft, Old Chief Woodenhead, and The Hitchhiker?
Jesus, if this is how we're gonna start,
Robert, the big
Segments.
question on everyone's mind.
What?
When you get a Twix, do you like
Oh,
regular
man.
peanut butter?
What?
Don't
Any,
think this is
peanut
the
butter
right
and-
anthology. This is the Stephen King anthology.
Well,
I
nobody
like a regular.
Oh,
appreciates classic Twix.
What
Okay.
the-
Okay,
I've read
Thank
The
you,
Raft.
Brandon. We'll go to you first.
too.
What do you got?
It's Creepshow 2.
It
Did
is
you hear
Video
what
Drew. That's
Mm.
a
Mark just said?
correct answer. Does Video Drew have it?
There's
Maybe
recent.
peanut butter Twix?
Yeah.
Show too.
Adam
I
Collins,
said
do
the
you have it as
skeleton
well?
room.
Creepshow 2.
I had
they are really good.
no
All
idea.
right, so Robert, you are up. You can give the
I'm with Video
competitors
Drew. Her
the
mind is as
category
blown
and
as mine
then
right
read
now.
The question at your leisure.
They make peanut butter
Okay, in the
Twix.
category
Ooh, that sounds
of
good.
remakes
Ooh.
and reboots, Jane Levy plays Mia Allen, a heroin addict whose friends take her to a cabin in the woods to help her overcome her addiction in what 2013 reboot?
I think I know this one.
Probably should have told you, Robert, that we did a
I
horror
did not.
free-for-all.
My mind
last
is
year for
kinda
Halloween,
blown.
and it went to a lot of
I did
rounds,
not
so
know that
we
there was a
could be
peanut
here
butter
for a while.
Twix.
I have to go get some later.
Cool.
No,
Three,
I.
2. You
What?
look comfortable.
Peanut butter? Why
Hands
not?
down. Let's
I'm
go
not
Video
opposed
Drew
to it,
first.
but-
Do you have it?
Evil Dead?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Evil Dead.
The
I
Evil Dead.
did. I don't have
Or I
anything.
guess it's just
did
is it
have
just
it.
Evil Dead? No, the.
That is correct. Adam Collins
I don't know.
Evilest of Deads.
and William Bibiani.
We're on the board.
Plain old Evil Dead.
Plain old Evil Dead is correct. And
That-
one
that
of the
is
better
actually one of my
theater
favorite
experiences that Christian
reboots,
Harloff and I
horror
ever had
reboots.
because of who was sitting
I thought it
in
was
the
really good.
funny
It's
stories for
super
later days.
gory,
The
but
next category is
good.
slasher movies.
Okay, let's go.
And the
This is my
question-
genre.
Which iconic slasher found his return in 1988, had his revenge in 1989, and was found to have a curse in 1995? Need the name of the slasher.
Love this question, PJ.
Scariest
While
movie
they're doing that,
Kirkland. What-
Hi
That's a-
Billy, hi Logan, hi Chuck, hi Jesse,
That's-
hi Star Drew,
Recently,
That's a really creative way to like phrase it.
There's
Ooh.
definitely
hi
some
Reefton.
movies in the past that freaked me out, but that movie chilled me to the bone.
It makes me
I
nervous
definite
when my
game
dog puts
chore.
her head out the window now.
Core,
Adam
This
sorry.
is
Collins,
my guess, but
Michael Myers, I believe.
Michael.
you believe correct. William Bibiani,
Yes.
do you believe that as well?
Not a
All right,
clue.
Drew Barrymore put it. Michael.
Hi Camshaft, hi Felix.
It's a very
Hello,
good,
good
impression.
morning.
Did you have
Yes.
First of Michael Myers, very
I
very
had Michael
underrated
Myers,
sequel.
and Robert, if you liked Hereditary, you should see the summer's best rom-com, Midsummer.
I still haven't seen Midsummer,
Robert,
but I
you
want
are up.
to.
Oh my wait,
Great.
you gotta watch it.
Yeah.
In the category
Hard
of
pass.
family horror, who plays famed author R.L. Stein in
Oh.
2015's Goosebumps?
See,
Oh.
Brian's got one.
I loved those.
I think I know.
Books as a kid. The lowest had the most
We
very
on the
suspenseful
board.
books
We on the
for young
board.
adults to get into horror.
I was into Fear Street.
I need to get some more stickers. I'm working on filling up the back of my board.
Adam has a coyote on his.
Never too old for Goosebumps.
Oh, he does.
William
Cute.
Bibiani, did you have it?
Yes, I did. It was Jack
Jack
Black.
Black.
Jack Black.
It
Yay!
was indeed Video Drew.
Jackery Black.
I said Jack White. I didn't. I said Jack Black.
But good correction there. Adam Collins.
Jack Black.
is correct. And so, Robert, they have not missed yet. And we
Not a bad movie.
progress to
I was a
the
Goosebumps kid
halfway
growing up.
point of round number 1 with question
I
That's what got
read
me into
one of
5 in the
That's kinda what-
category
what,
of the 2000s
got me
and
into horror.
the 2010s.
That was like my
Could be
gateway
any
to
movie
horror.
released in 2000.
I read one of them and
Birthday.
it scared me, and I was like,
Sid Haig played the role of Captain Spaulding for the first time in what 2003 film from director Rob Zombie?
Oh,
I'm a fan of Rob Zombie's movies. I'm a bigger fan of Rob Zombie's music.
it's one of two
Yeah.
that I'm thinking of, and
They're gonna say big
Brilliant.
fan of Sid Haig.
Do not speak ill of Hellbilly Deluxe.
No, I've interviewed.
I don't
Rob
think this
Zombie
is right.
Okay, a video Drew.
Yeah, it's
you
one of
have
two.
lost track of this.
Weird flex, but okay. House of a Thousand Corpses.
That's what I.
yeah,
Red one next to
Yeah,
Rob Zombie.
that
One
I
time,
didn't.
right
I didn't get.
Adam
It. I should have. That's what I.
House of 1,000 Corpses.
That is correct. William Bibiani.
Rest in peace, Sid Haig. House of a Thousand Corpses.
He interviewed him, so he should know. And we go to question 6, Robert.
All
I
right.
got that wrong.
In the category Monsters and Ghouls,
Mm.
Don Coscarelli directed Bruce Campbell as an elderly Elvis Presley who is fighting an undead mummy in what 2002 film?
What?
I'm gonna tell you.
Don't ask me why I know this.
Possibly, historically, my favorite celebrity co-host. You're doing a great job so far. Was Bruce Campbell, so that's the bar. Bruce Campbell's the bar.
Wow.
what am I
Well,
trying
we
to
have
I
think
do
of?
not think I will exceed that bar.
Just don't give away as many answers as Bruce, and we'll call it even. Let's
Oh,
go.
okay.
Hey, Mick.
I guess
Adam
a lot.
Collins, you're up first.
Hopefully you don't cite me for language. Bubba Hotep.
Oh no,
Hotep.
I guess Zombieland.
That's what I was thinking, Molly, but I was like, there's
Oh,
no
sorry,
way.
my thing's Bubba Hotep.
I was like, I
That
don't
is correct.
remember
I
any
think it-
mummies in that, but
Bubba Hotep.
Is correct. They have not missed yet. Look, folks, I told you they were fans of horror movies, and they're
I
experts
don't even know what
when
that
it comes to
is.
this type
It
of
is a
trivia.
weird
Let's see
name.
if we can stump them. Let's go in the way back machine to the 1980s and the 1990s. And your question.
good time for horror.
What 1989 comedic horror thriller follows Tom Hanks as Ray Peterson, who begins to believe his new neighbors are also murderers? How's the neighbor
Oh.
situation?
Tom Hanks
where
was in a
Mr.
horror
Kirkman,
thriller.
Pretty good
Uh-huh.
neighbors. Colonial
He was in a
Law.
couple of horror
Comedic
movies,
horror.
like in the
Absolute
80s, like
maniacs.
before he blew up. He was in like
Dangerous
some like
put
pretty
outside my
obscure
door.
like
I-
horror movies.
No good. It's no
At
good.
least two. This one, and there was like one other one. One other one that he did.
One. Pens down. Let's
I
go
don't know.
to you, William.
That's okay, dudes. Pizza
The
Jim's
Burbs?
coming. The Burbs. One of the best movies
Burbs.
ever made.
Pervs. Never even heard of
Ridiculous
it.
The entire film for me. Video Drew.
Yeah, I was gonna say they should remake this with the Next Door app being like a big plot point. The Burbs.
I don't hate that idea. Adam Collins.
The Burbs.
They remain perfect through 7 questions. Could one or all of these competitors have a perfect round 1? We're almost there as we hit question 8.
All right. In the category Supernatural, what 2017 horror film from director David F. Sandberg features performances from Anthony LaPaglia and Miranda Otto?
Ooh,
So what a lot of our
2017.
fans love doing is playing along at home. Robert, do you have a sense as to how many questions of these you would have gotten right so far? Would you have a perfect round?
I'm gonna just shoot
It is
out.
deceptive when you have the answers because you go, yeah, I know this. So I really have no idea. I feel like I'd be doing pretty good, but in reality, probably not.
You'd be doing
I'm just
better
gonna
than
put
me.
the
I
first
like Burbs. I know that.
Recently scary
Video Drew
movie that came.
in the
I
supernatural
believe it.
category.
I believe it's based on his very good short films on YouTube. Lights Out.
That is
Oh.
the first miss of
Oh, no.
match. Does Adam
I
Collins
put Paranormal Activity 4, but I think
Annabelle
that's wrong.
Creation.
Oh, son of a.
Annabelle
God, of course I
Creation,
picked
one
Annabelle
half of
Head
it.
Writer with a
I didn't get
candle.
that.
William Bibiani, did you have it?
Yes, I did. It was Annabelle Creation, but I almost wrote down Lights Out as soon as I heard his name. So, Video Drew, you're in good company.
Oh, right. The Empire Records guy, Anthony LaPaglia. We just
Yeah.
love it. Yep.
Yep. All right, then
The
we
Super
go
Hunk, Anthony LaPaglia.
to your
Also have not
round number
Seen
one.
the Annabelle movies, but I've heard that that one is good.
No, you do it right.
You did great.
Aren't they
Robert, and
Conjuring
actually, as the
movies, or are
host
those
and
different
They're in the
things?
Conjuring universe.
No,
They're like
it's
spin-offs.
spin-offs.
Better actually misses a question. No offense to you, Video Drew, but it's actually nice just to be like.
I
I haven't seen any of the
Okay.
Conjuring spin-offs. I haven't seen the Nun.
Okay.
Okay.
That's the only one I've seen.
I haven't seen the spin-offs either.
Even way back.
I do want to
the
watch the Annabelle movies.
1960s and the 1970s for this question.
Oh boy.
What 1963 horror film features performances from Veronica Cartwright, Jessica Tandy, and Tippi Hedren?
Ooh.
There's only one thing I know of that this can possibly be.
I'm just gonna pick a.
Tippi Hedren.
Is that better? 5, 4.
I have no
It's
idea. I'm
Yahoo
just
Serious.
making
3.
a.
No, that's not 63.
I'm putting
Let's see
Psycho.
what Adam
I
Collins
put-
has.
Is it the birds?
Is it the birds?
It is the Bird. We have the Bird. Now we have the Birds. William Viviani, did you have it?
Veronica Cartwright was so young in this movie, I almost didn't recognize her. The Birds.
I forgot Jessica Tandy was in it, but did Video Drew know that the movie was The Birds?
I know Tippi Hedren.
There's like a
has
dog
one
fight
movie
happening
called
outside
Birds.
my
We can
window
hear.
right now. There's like people yelling and dogs barking and all kinds of chaos going on.
9 to 8.
I thought you had like
So
little
Robert's
kids
about to
running
ask the
around.
Final question in a normal round number 1. However, if either William or Adam get this one right, they will have a perfect round and they will be asked a bonus question. So we got a lot riding on this.
There we go. All right. Category is Hammer horror.
What?
Which famous actor played the role of Dracula a total of 7 times for Hammer? 7 times Dracula.
You want to know how you know I don't know anything about horror? I thought it was literally like people that die by hammer.
I think you are Dracula. I think that's the rules. You play Dracula 7 times, poof, Dracula.
If Daniel
That's the
Day-Lewis
way
played
you get a
Dracula,
real
he'd
life
sleep.
vampire.
Yeah, he'd sleep in a coffin for 3 months. All right, William, what do you got?
I think it's
The inimitable
It's Christopher Lee.
Christopher
Yeah.
Lee, yeah.
Mhm.
A couple of Star Wars and Lord of the Rings.
Oh, Count Dooku?
Mostly in Hammer.
Yeah.
Don't diminish him.
Dark Tyrannus.
I was gonna say Saruman.
Saruman.
Video Drew.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear
That
that.
is him.
But just not Hammer Horror. It's
And then
Christopher
Peter
Lee.
Cushing played Van
That
Helsing
is
in
also correct. Adam Collins
does
for a
same.
perfect round.
same movies. They were always like,
Christopher Lee
William
actually
Viviani
knew
and Adam
Tolkien.
Collins are perfect. Video
Like,
Drew,
they were
9 out of
kind of
10, which is
friends.
a
I didn't know
great
that. That's
first
super
round,
cool.
But we did have 2 perfect rounds, and so here's how.
That's
it's
why
gonna
he
work.
was
Both
so
William and
so
Adam,
adamant
your
playing
whiteboard and
a
marker
role.
handy.
That's
I will
awesome.
now
I didn't know
Lord of the
administer the
Rings.
bonus question. This is also worth 1 point, same rule.
that. Christopher Lee was amazing.
Gentlemen, you'll find the character known as Harold the Scarecrow in what 2019 horror film based on a series of books? And now we just get to hang with
Based
Video
on
Drew for 15.
books.
I'm still writing down the answer.
Who's? Do you have a companion in the shot there, Video Drew?
It's a log.
It's log. It's log. It's better than that. It's good.
Her log has many
Is that
secrets.
right?
Many secrets.
Both Robert and myself co-sign that is in fact a log. Adam Collins, did you
I have
have
no
the
idea.
correct answer?
Scary stories to tell in the dark.
Ah.
Did William
I
Viviani-
had some of those
The story
books.
scared the crap out of me as a kid. I thought they did a pretty good job in the movie. Scary stories.
I just really liked the
It is
illustrations.
11 to 11
I-
to
Very
9.
Yeah, they were very
31
scary.
total
I was
points.
thinking,
Just in round
I knew it
number
wasn't
one.
right, but I was
told
thinking
y'all,
like Jeepers
try to warn
Creepers.
everyone.
I have seen those.
A whole lot
That's not based on a
about horror movies as we progress to round number 2, the wheel round, the wheel of fate, doom, justice, and
Right.
a lot of
I got
people.
5 points. How we doing?
There's going to be a lot of
I forgot to keep score,
categories
but
on that
I think I
wheel
missed
today.
3,
Competitor
so
gets to
that
spin at it.
gives
Once
me
they
what,
settle
like
on a
7 or 8?
category, they'll hear 3 questions.
I have
from
one.
some of trivia.
Thank
Each
you, Jack
question's worth 2 points.
Black.
There's no penalty for missing a question, but stealing is available. So if the competitor who missed the question didn't get it right, we go to the next 2.
I'm happy with
and
5
those 2
points.
competitors will be
I'm
writing down
extremely
the
happy with
attempted
1.
answer. So remember that if you're trying to steal, if you're not currently
My
question,
my
write
early
down
morning
what
brain
the
forgot
answer is
to
because
keep
you
score,
never
so
know
I'm just
when
like
an opportunity
putting
to
down that I
steal
had 7,
will
but
present
That
You
itself.
went perfect.
That's
You
not
went
right.
perfect.
So we go
I
to
did not go perfect.
William
I think
Viviani,
7 is. I think
who
7 is
was
right.
introduced
Jesse
last.
says he
William,
has
you have
points.
the right. Would you like
Yes.
to spin
I have
first
point.
or defer to Adam Collins?
Ooh, Logan, you've only
I would
missed
like to
1 so
defer to
far.
Ooh.
Nice.
Get it,
round and
Logan.
round we go. Adam Collins, would you like to spin first or defer to Video Drew and what looks like an actual live carbon-based life form?
That's another log.
Yes, another log.
Just
Exactly.
a log.
I normally spin first, but I'm
Chuck
also
also
ready for-
just
I wanna
missed
see how some of
one.
these subgenres and categories play out.
All right, Video Drew will be spinning with her trusty sidekick. So let's see that wheel and give it a spin, Drew.
So, okay, what is Hammer horror
The
exactly?
wheel looks so bloody.
They're like English gothic horror films about like Dracula, and it's like the classic
Okay.
movie, classic movie monsters.
Yeah,
But,
okay.
but they were like British productions. Like Christopher Lee was in them, Peter Cushing was in them.
You do have a mulligan.
Ooh.
I don't think I've ever heard them called that.
If you're not comfortable with the
So,
slashers,
I think Hammer was the name of the producer or the director of that like series of films.
Yeah, let's do it again.
all right, spin it one more time. Do it for vlog.
No, her name's Sam.
Oh, she spun away from Slasher? I would taken that in a heartbeat.
I know. I was actually like kind of on board for that, even though I don't know anything.
But you're not going to have the
Ooh,
option.
I would have preferred Supernatural, but
Horror is the category.
I don't. What is anthology horror? The Conjuring?
Video Drew, you will have the honor of having not me, Mr. Robert Kirkman, ask you 3 questions in the world.
Oh, thank you, Bibbs. Hi,
Oh.
welcome.
Choice is available, but we do not give
Right.
you multiple choice.
Good to
off the
know.
bat. We simply ask the question for 2 points. If you
Yes,
cannot choose
Jesse,
like
that's
that.
immediately where my brain went. Hammer
Kirkman
tech?
or myself for multiple choice. We'll give you the 4 options. At that point, the value of the question goes down to 1. So your first question begins now.
All right, anthology horror, let's go.
Let's go.
This 1972 horror anthology features
Oh, there you go.
actors such as
Van
Peter
Helsing?
Cushing and Ralph Richardson,
I don't know.
and segments including Blind Alleys and Poetic Justice.
Yes, probably won't be one of those Hammer ones. Multiple choice, please.
What?
Multiple choice.
What else is
Okay,
Peter
your
Cushing
options
in?
are A, From Beyond the Grave,
Ooh,
Tales from the Crypt, C, Dr. Terror.
I'm gonna say A.
And D,
I'm gonna say D.
Tales that
I'm going to say
Fun.
C because horrors is spelled horrors.
Horrors. House of Horrors.
The question?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead, Robert. Yep.
Okay. This 1972
I'm working on your show
horror
right now,
anthology
Robert.
features actors such as Peter Cushing and
Humble
Ralph
brag over
Richardson,
here.
and segments
Mhm.
including Blind Alleys and
I really hope you
Poetic
get turned into a
Justice.
zombie.
And we'll give you your
We had
4
some on
multiple
set
choice
the
options
past 2
again
days.
at your
I saw
would-
my
Robert.
I saw my first walkers, so
Okay.
that was pretty cool.
I would turn around and go the other
From
way.
Beyond the Grave, B, Tales from the Crypt.
I'll never forget
C,
seeing the
Dr.
finale of
Terror,
season
House of
2 of The
Horrors.
Walking Dead filmed. It was right around the corner from where we were
Tales that
living.
witnessed
Oh,
Because
nice.
madness.
I like turned the corner.
I think
I was in my
it's
car
C
and I
as in
looked and they
cat.
had a street blocked off and there were just hundreds of walkers like in costume. They weren't filming, but they were just like standing around
Mhm.
chit-chatting.
And once again, Robert, you're getting very
What a
into
sight
this
that must
question,
have been.
you're
And I
knocking it
immediately
out of the
pulled over and like walked over to the fence and I was like,
We
"What
get
you
it.
doing?"
Do I need to read it again?
Just saving us time. Okay.
Please.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
This 1972 horror anthology features
Again,
actors
okay.
She
such
guessed-
as
she
Peter
guessed
Cushing
C,
Ralph
and it was
Richardson,
wrong, so I'm out.
including Blind
Okay.
Alleys and Poetic Justice.
I'm still saying D,
You
but
knocked
that's
that multiple choice out
a
of the
total
park
guess.
so hard.
What's
just
up,
do
Canada
that again.
Rocks?
Hi, Canada.
Your options
Horror
are
Right,
is
so-
my jam.
From Beyond the Grave, B, Tales from the Crypt, C, Dr. Terror's House
Tales
of
That
Horrors,
Witness Madness
D,
sounds like something Peter
Tales
Cushing
That
would have been
Witness
in.
Madness, like me reading these 7 times.
First day of work, and we're really putting him through the meat grinder. Adam Collins, let's go to you first.
I said D as in dog.
And William Bibiani.
Tales from the Crypt.
That is
Oh,
the correct answer.
Nice
It is
job.
Tales
that's the
from
only
Bibiani.
one I
Crypt.
heard, and I
Fortunes
didn't go with
changing.
it.
Biz
Heard of.
now pulls ahead solo first place.
I never
12
really watched
to
that
11
show, but
to
I would
9,
always
and now
watch
finally
like
gets a video
the
Drew's
intro to the
second
show.
question in the world of anthology
The
horror.
creepy little skeleton guy.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right, ready?
Uh-huh.
Joe Dante, George Miller, and Steven Spielberg
Oh,
all
yes.
directed segments in this 1980s horror anthology film.
You missed the big director on this with a big story, but it was
The
Twilight
Twilight
Zone,
Zone.
the movie.
Mm.
correct.
Zach, you can just shout it
Now
out.
Yeah,
Video vaults into a
these you
tie
can
for
just shout out.
second place
Gotcha.
with the Coyotes,
Especially with,
leading by 1, and now
me
Video
play.
Drew has her final question
Yeah.
That was-
in round number
You
2.
had time to write it and still would be
All
weird.
right. Who plays Richard Vickers, a vicious, wealthy, and ruthless man who forces Ted Danson to bury himself alive at the beach in the Creep Show segment, Something to Tide You Over?
Yeah, I'm so excited that I know this answer. It's Leslie Nielsen.
Ooh,
That is correct.
Canada,
and I need to immediately go back and watch.
I'm
Creep
still
Show
kind of
for that scene.
figuring it out.
It's crazy.
Classic.
Yeah, I
But
thought they were all
Lauren,
from The
with
Conjuring.
that,
What the heck's
Video
going
Drew
on?
now
No, I'm
in
kidding.
sole possession of the lead. It is 13 for Video
The
Drew,
game is
12
over.
for William Bibiani,
The game
and 11
is
for Adam
over.
Collins. And so
Everyone go home. Video Drew
Would
won.
you like to now field your 3 questions, or again defer and let the Coyote spin?
Weird that there are only 3. Let's let the Coyote spin.
Oh yeah.
All right, Adam. No
Molly, is your
defer
salt cat
possible.
soap
Your
still by
spin.
your desk?
It is. I haven't
Yeah,
even
except for
taken
just
it out of the
the
wrapper
question.
because, like,
Definitely.
Are you ever going to use it?
I don't know.
I
It's
don't know.
so nice looking. I want to
To be here all
just
day.
keep it somewhere safe.
Well, after Robert had to ask that one question 11 times, I think.
I'll probably put it in our guest bathroom with a sign that says "Do not use."
Okay, so here's how it's going to
Oh
work.
no!
Because
Opponent's
that was the spin of the
choice.
Coyote,
Ooh.
William Bibiani and Video Drew get to team up on Adam.
Oh, I like that.
Drew,
Okay.
What category on that wheel would you like to saddle the Coyote with?
Well,
Drew,
yeah.
here's what
No,
I'm
go.
thinking. He stumbled on a 19, like an older question, so I'm thinking Hammer horror is actually a really big category. There's a lot of like stuff in there they could pull. What do you think?
I don't know that that seems like something he could do a real big cut on. Let's do something like really broad,
Okay.
like a decade or something.
All right, you want to
maybe?
do 60s and 70s then?
Sure, let's do 60s and 70s.
All right, let's do 60s and 70s.
That's pretty
finally.
safe, I think.
Wow. Okay. Look out, Shazam. That was pretty good teamwork between
Good
William
cooperation.
Bibiani
Thank you.
and Video Drew. All right. I will
That
be
would be an
asking
interesting
the
team if I've
questions
ever seen
to Adam
one.
Collins.
But I wouldn't be opposed to
60s
it.
and 70s, which, if you're keeping score at home, is when the Schmoedown started on the Ed Sullivan Show for 2 points. Adam, who plays the role of Dr. Robert Morgan, who lives in a world where humanity has been infected by a plague that has turned them into undead creatures in The
Ooh.
Last Man on Earth?
Mm.
Vincent Price.
Correct for
Ooh,
2
nice.
points. And now Adam Collins
Holy
ties
schmoly.
the
Nice.
lead of Video Drew. It is 13-13 to 12. Collins
Vincent Price is always
jumping
a
into his
a
second
safe
of 3
guess when the
questions.
question is about
In the
like
category
50s,
of 60s and
60s,
70s
horror.
horror films, Wes Craven made his screenwriting, editing, and directorial debut with his 1972 exploitation horror film.
The
Oh, I
last
should
house, last
know
house on the
this.
left.
The Last House on the Left.
Ah, there you
It's
go,
a tough one
Zach.
to watch,
Nice.
and it is very scary, and that is correct for 2 more points. The Coyote now has the lead, and he's looking to build on it with his final question in round 2. Adam, the question is simple. Who directed 1977's
God.
The Exorcist 2, The Heretic?
Only one I couldn't tell you because that movie sucked.
John Borman.
Speaking of scary movies that are tough to watch, that is correct for 2 more points. And Robert, we just witnessed a perfect round 2 from Adam Collins.
boy.
Building
Good
on
job,
a
Adam.
perfect round
Wow.
1 from Adam Collins. The kid hasn't missed yet.
I missed a steal, but if I heard
Correction.
Jim Collins, I would have gotten that.
Very
Sorry, Bibbs, but I also think he knows Hammer pretty well.
okay. Without William Bibiani,
I think I'll
gets
stick
the
with
final
Shazam,
say.
I think.
William, you now
Aw.
have your chance to spin the wheel
Shazam.
and field 3 questions from the sultry tones of Robert Kirk.
Oh, baby.
Where are we gonna land?
Round and round it goes. Will he face opponent's choice as well? He could. And
Oh
it
my
is-
gosh.
Oh
my
no!
The wheel is cursed, and now
This
Video
wheel is
Drew
merciless.
and Adam Collins are going to team up against poor Bibbs. So, Video Drew and Adam Collins, what
Revenge.
category would
Good
you
luck.
like to stick William Bibiani?
Well, don't listen to me. That's all I can say.
Listen to her. That's the best I say.
Let's see.
Is he any good at horror, though? That's the question.
Uh,
I don't know. What do you think between Hammer and Family?
If he wanted to give you Hammer, then I feel like he knows Hammer pretty well. But you know what? I think you're right. Hammer seems like The deepest, probably,
Interesting.
Hammer.
There'll be two ones that he'll get without blinking, and maybe one that might challenge him. But family horror is also pretty broad, and there might be some duds in there that he's not as savvy with.
What is
You'd be
what is
surprised.
family
what is
horror?
family
William
horror?
Viviani loves and sees,
Like-
so let's go with Hammer.
Is it like,
Go with him.
oh, we're all a family, and
like
now we're all
fam-
dead?
I believe
Family
William,
friendly,
has
like-
a
like
podcast
PG,
dedicated to something of
like
that
horror
sort.
movies,
Okay, William.
like more for
The
kids and
category
families. I
that
guess.
your opponents think you're terrible at is Hammer horror. And 3 questions, 2 points unless you need multiple choice.
What is
will be
Bibbs, like,
administered
stroking
by the legend.
Oh, it's
I
a
think
Jason
it's-
mask.
Jason,
Oh,
yeah.
oh, okay. I couldn't tell.
Bobblehead.
All right. Hammer horror. Let's do this. Who starred as Arthur Kipps, a young lawyer in the 2012 film The Woman in Black?
Daniel Radcliffe.
Daniel Radcliffe.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Correct for 2 points, and he's off to a hot start.
Okay,
Robert.
Goosebumps.
All right.
Scooby Doo.
Okay.
Oh, we
Yeah.
love a Scooby
How
Doo.
many overall films did
Hmm.
Hammer Horror make in their Mummy series?
4.
5.
I'll say 3.
Drew and Collins thinking about a steal opportunity here.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go multiple choice.
Okay. Here are your options. A, 2. B, 3. C,
All right, so
4.
potentially one of us is right.
5. You sank my battleship.
I don't think I've ever done that joke before. I'm gonna say 3. 3 mummy movies.
Incorrect. And so now we go to Robert's favorite task, which is re-asking the question and the options for the steal. And remember, competitors, you're writing down what you think the answer is, and I'll ask you by name.
Okay, how many overall films did Hammer Horror make in their Mummy series? The options are A2, B3, C4, and D5.
It's a kind of combination an idiot would have on his
The
luggage.
Mummy Returns, The Mummy's
May-
Revenge,
may I ask
and
what money series is.
Mummy. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Mummies everywhere.
The one where it
Mummy, the
turns-
Tomb of the Dragon Emperor, the Scorpion King.
The
one with
2
Tom
Southerners
Cruise.
on the table, and we go to Adam Collins for the steal first.
I believe they made 4 mummies.
And Video Drew,
Mm.
4.
you are both correct. For
Yes.
the
Good job, Molly.
steal. So now Adam Collins.
Yay for a good
4th
guess.
clear of the field. Video Drew and William Bibiani.
This is what we like to call
tied
a
with a still
educated
impressive 14
guess.
points.
Yeah.
Drew Bibiani, 1 question remaining. He could cut the lead.
I like to go
2,
more than
rolling
2, but
into
less than
round number
5.
3 if he
Mm,
gets
there
this
you go.
last question, Robert.
All right. Terrence Fisher directed Herbert Lom and Michael Goff. Is that Goff? In
Yeah.
what 1962 film based on a famous 1910 novel?
Phantom of the Opera.
Oof.
He didn't blink on that one.
That was
Now,
good.
Didn't even blink.
Nice.
Also, Alfred and Batman. That is correct for William Bibiani. It is 18 for the Coyotes.
Oh, no.
14
Oh,
for
nice.
Video Drew. All 3
I should have watched them all, I
Oh,
guess.
man.
Well, in a horror movie trivia match that eventually we'll see some slashing and some dicing and unfortunately some blood. In round number 3, this is the final round of the horror exhibition match. And it works as thus. We need some help from our competitors. Each
I love an
competitor is gonna
exhibition
give us
match.
3
They're
numbers
just so
that
fun.
range from 1
Did you see that they're gonna do?
same numbers as your
hell
opponents.
yes.
Of course,
Top-
against a
was it
different
Top Gun?
category.
Uh-huh.
Trivia,
Is that the
know-how.
first time
The
they've
first
done
question's
an
worth 2
exhibition on
points.
just one
Next
movie?
question's worth 3 points.
They're doing a
On
Top
round
Gun
two, we make it that
specific
far.
match?
It's worth
Yep.
5 big
What?
points. There is no penalty for missing a question.
And
there
half
is
of
no
Danger Zone is
stealing
in it.
Of
in
course.
Danger
round
Zone.
number
Danger
3.
Zone. I'm at
Bibiani, Adam Collins
7
have
points.
Their full
Oh,
complement of
dude,
JTE rules.
I
Video
keep
Drew has
forgetting.
2
I don't know what I'm at.
JTE rules
You got
remaining,
like
and so
2, at
I
least
got a
2.
I got a couple from that.
What
From
are
that
last
match.
numbers from
I'm
1
just.
to
We're just
10
gonna say that
I'll
Zach
go-
wins this one.
I'll go back and
2 and 9,
calculate
please.
later on and figure out what I got.
2 and 9.
I have
And now we go to
one
William.
is
Any
the
3 numbers from 1 to 10 that are
love.
not 7, 2,
I was
9?
surprised by this too.
Me
With
too.
EJ writing questions, you'd think that there would be 10 questions in every
Yeah.
round.
Okay.
I wish there were more
In that case,
too.
I'll take the other good Nightmare on Elm Street movies. 1,
3.
8,
In Dream
And,
Warriors.
yeah, fine, 3, whatever.
Yes.
Don't say it like
The best
that.
nightmare
There's
movie.
it's a
Yeah,
really
okay.
cool
It's the 4th or 5th best. Come on.
Dokken did the soundtrack, which means it's awesome. Okay,
We're
video
the
Drew.
That is-
Dream Warriors.
That's the best.
I hope
You have 4 movies to
that
pick from. We need 3.
we get another one of
Okay,
these
well, no, can
in
I have, everything
October.
except
or free for all.
6?
I mean,
Yeah,
We
I hope
can
so.
do that.
I
would love
think
that.
a
So fun.
free for all would be fun.
4,
Yeah.
I want to be in a
5,
horror
and
free for all.
10. Does that sound okay?
I mean, yeah, I just
I feel like your performance
Uh,
today
Very hard
should
for
tell
all of us
Roxy
here
that
who make our living
you would
talking.
definitely
And we're at
do
the
well
Comedy
in
Store
a
La Jolla
horror
Wednesday
free-for-all.
night,
I missed an
Saturday,
easy
Sunday.
round 1
Get
question
tickets at
though. The Sid
comedystore.com.
Haig one, I'm still kicking
All right.
myself over
So,
that.
Robert
You got that,
Kirkman
I thought.
is going to be
I said
Yep.
the other Sid Haig
in the final.
movie.
Well, you were
round
close.
of this
I said
round.
3 from Hell. I picked the wrong
And
one.
The category that Video Drew selected for her 2-point question is, hey, there it is again, Robert. Hammer horror.
Oh my
And it just
god.
keeps coming up.
Technical difficulties as we. Oh, I found it. Never mind. Here we go. Category of Hammer Horror for 2 points. What is the title of the first film in the Hammer Frankenstein series that stars Peter Cushing as Baron von Frankenstein and Christopher Lee as the creature?
That's a 2-pointer.
This is a 2-pointer.
I'm not good-
Dr. Frankenstein. I
I'm
don't
not good
know.
with Hammer. I don't know.
Bride of Frankenstein.
No.
Incorrect. We're actually looking for the curse of, and Robert mispronounced that.
It was-
It's actually Frankenstein.
It was that easy.
Oh, well, then I get a do-over question.
It's in the
Frankenstein.
rules.
It's okay, Robert. You're new here. It's your first day. It's okay. You're doing great.
I'm so
Yes,
sorry.
Jake is not here, so he is at negative 17.
Apologies, all
Yeah.
Frankenstein
Yeah.
there. Your
Ever
next
since I
question
couldn't
is
say
Drew.
mummy, I've just been thrown. I can't do this.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Well, Frankenstein was
Mommy.
the doctor.
Bye, Almog.
Frankenstein's monster was all of us.
I'm mad because I have the mummy like water bottle literally right now, and I got a mummy question wrong.
Hey.
Ooh, that water could be cursed now. Video Drew, sticking with you for your 3-point
The water
question.
could be
And
cursed.
for your 3-pointer, you selected category 5, which means Robert now gets to ask a question in the 60s and 70s horror movie category.
Awesome. Let's do it.
Okay, here we go. Mia Farrow stars in this film about a young couple trying
Rosemary's Baby.
to end
Yeah.
up moving into a
I was about to
fancy
write it, but yes,
apartment surrounded by peculiar neighbors.
Oh, thank God this was the question. That'd be Rosemary's Baby.
That is correct.
Yay!
And with that correct answer, Video Drew has jumped into second place.
Great book,
And now
too, by the
William
way.
Bibiani
If you
finds
haven't read
himself
it, it is
trailing
like
the
a
field
real
by
page
one,
turner. You
meaning
just cannot put
it's
it
time
down.
for William to answer some questions. So, William, you gave
I should
us
read more horror
some of
books.
the
I
best
haven't
Nightmare on Elm Street
read
films
many.
ever, including
I like to
the
sleep, so
original
I'm not.
number 1, and that corresponds to the category of remakes and reboots.
Okay.
And here we go for your 2-pointer. Tom Welling, Maggie Grace, and Selma Blair have performances in this 2005 remake of a John
Ooh.
Is
Carpenter
it The
film.
Fog?
The fog.
That is correct.
Oh, look
Oh,
at you.
I was thinking of The
At this
Mist, but
point,
no, those
now-
are very different movies.
He is
I was thinking
tied
of The
for
Steam.
the lead with
but-
Video Drew trailing by 1, meaning Robert, we go back to Video Drew for her 5-point question.
Assuming they
If she gets it
do
right,
another
she stays
horror
alive
free for
and
all.
wins
We've
the
got
match.
we've
If
got
Video
plenty of
Drew
time to
misses it,
brush up
she will
Oh,
be
definitely.
and get
eliminated.
Zach prepared.
She selected for her 5-point category,
Yeah, he'll be so
Her
disappointed watching
10,
all horror
which
movies.
is the
That sounds like fun,
category of
man.
the 2000s and the 2010s.
Oh, bring it.
Alrighty. A young couple staying in an isolated vacation
The Strangers.
home are terrorized
yep.
by 3 unknown assailants in this 2000.
I'm surprised that's a 5-point question.
That would be The Strangers.
One of the trailers in movie trailer history, and that is correct for 5 gigantic
Nice.
points. Video Drew now has the lead by 4 over Bibiani and Collins. All right, and so now Adam Collins steps up to the round 3 plate. Adam Collins gave us the number 7. for his 2-point question. Adam, this corresponds to the wacky, wild, wonderful world of supernatural movies.
Ooh.
And Robert Kirkman.
I don't mind a supernatural.
The Query.
I love a good supernatural.
Okay. You'll find the astral dimension known as the Further in this
Insidious.
2011 James Wan
No,
film
not
that
yeah.
stars
no.
Patrick
What's it
Wilson
called?
and
Yeah,
Rose
yeah.
Yeah,
Byrne.
Rose Byrne is in
Insidious.
that.
Insidious.
I don't remember that's what it
Adam
was
Collins
called. But
is correct.
I know this isn't popular,
That
but
cuts the lead of
I
Video
really
Drew to
liked
just 2
almost
points, and now
all of
William
the Paranormal
Bibiani
Activity movies.
trails
I
Adam
do
Collins
too. I love them.
5-2.
I
So,
like
William, we're back to you.
3
You
a lot.
selected number 8 for your 3-point question.
I saw most of them in theaters.
They're fun,
and
like just kind
only
of jump
trailing
scare,
Video
like
Drew
Uh-huh.
1.
thrill rides. If you just
That
like, if you just want to
category
get like
is
shocked a bunch of times.
The
Anthology
oscillating
horror
fan
movie.
scene in 3 is like one of my
Here we go.
favorite
3
scenes.
points. Adam Wingard, Gareth Evans, and Simon Barrett all directed segments in this 2013 horror anthology that includes the segments Safe Haven and Phase 1 clinical trials.
VHS 2.
Wow, nice. I forgot about
man.
that.
I haven't
forgot
seen.
about
I
VHS.
think Alex has seen those, but I have not.
Ball game between Bibbs and Collins. It's flying fast. It is furious. We go back. That's not a horror movie. We go back to Collins.
Thanks to all
Robert
54
has
of
a
you guys
3-point
watching.
Question on the table. If he hits it,
Yes,
fun.
very
it'll be in
much.
Sole possession.
I'm sorry,
Place for his
dropping. Oh no, I don't know. I was gonna say a goose
question.
egg,
He
but
selected
I
category
won.
Number 2. What's he got?
I'm in the double digits, so I'm good. I'm
I don't
happy.
even know what I'm at, but
80s and 90s horror movies.
This 1985 film directed by Stuart Gordon
Reanimator.
is loosely based on the writings of
Oh.
H.P. Lovecraft and stars Jeffrey Combs.
Dr. Herbert West.
Reanimator.
That is correct. And with that answer, Adam Collins takes the lead, and Video Drew has been eliminated.
Aw.
Video
Yes,
Drew
you
is
Drew.
out. We love Video Drew.
We love a
her
Video
sweet
Drew.
puppy, and of course, her dear friend Log. And now it is between William Bibiani and Adam
I could watch
Collins.
Video
Collins
Drew
has a 2-point
answer
lead
horror
over Bibbs, which
questions
means
all
we go
day.
to Bibbs' 5-point question. If William Bibiani hits this tough 5-pointer, he'll be in the lead. If he
I
misses
see
it,
Video
Adam
drones.
Collins
No,
is
I don't
your
think so.
winner of the horror 3-way classic. All right, William. Now you put some pressure on me because I kind of goaded you into selecting number 3 because I love Nightmare on Elm Street 3.
Mhm.
And I'm sorry about that. But it corresponds to the category of slashers.
Yes.
Ooh.
Right? And your question.
Scream.
For the
No, I'm
lead
kidding.
and to avoid elimination.
Yeah.
What 1980s slasher film features supporting performances by Shelley Hack, Stephen Shellen, and Jill Sholin?
Ooh.
Hmm.
That is rough.
I feel like I ought to know this one. My
You know
Bloody
those famous
Valentine.
actors. Very well known.
4, 3.
Oh,
Friday
gosh.
the 13th.
And your
Oh.
Wow.
winner,
Holy moly.
ladies and gentlemen,
Dang.
Adam the Coyote.
Everyone in the chat saying that was a really hard question.
And what,
Yeah.
what was the answer?
Father.
Had you given me the
The father?
I would have
Her father?
It was a very, very tricky
People, wait.
5-point
The stepfather?
question, but that is how it breaks. William Bibiani, Adam Collins, Adam
Yeah.
pushed to the limit.
Thanks
but
a
it
lot,
is the
Mark.
Coyote.
Yeah, that.
Thanks,
that-
Mark.
He gave you nothing to go on.
And we are going to have an exclusive interview
How rude.
with Steph Sabra and the winner of today's match, Adam the Coyote
yeah.
Collins, in just a moment.
It stumped all of us,
All right,
which
Robert, I
doesn't
gotta
need to
ask
be hard
you,
to do that,
you
but
know that was the
I believe-
stepfather. Would you have
Okay, it
known
was-
that?
yeah,
Would you have been
stepfather.
able to piece
Stepfather,
together
yeah.
all of
Haven't
your
heard of
horror
it.
expert wisdom?
That was remade again, like in the
You've got that
2000s.
5-point question. William Bibiani missed.
I 100%.
well, I finished. With
Would have
10
never
whole
gotten that in a
points.
million years.
Wow, look at you with double digits.
A very,
I can't
very
comment
tough
because
fight.
I
I'm
didn't.
trying to remember if I ever saw that
neglected
I'm
to
gonna-
keep score.
I'm gonna assume you got, like,
update, which is where I would
20
go to rent all of my
I
movies,
don't-
like a
over
dream
20
show,
points.
like a Nightmare on Elm Street 3
I'll have to
is
go
great.
back later and
Sometimes
like
they'd let me go
retabulate
into
and
the
see how I
original
actually
movies,
did. But
sometimes they
I think I did
wouldn't.
pretty good.
But now we have
I got
so
the same
many
as Molly
great
without the
options to
zero.
enjoy horror, and a lot of that is courtesy of the guy to my right. I had such a blast calling this match with you. Before we get to our winner interviews, and then we're also going to have Steph Sabra interview both William Viviani and Video Drew together, which should be a lot
That was
of
fun. I want more horror
You're
matches.
great at this, my man. I don't know if you're busy
There's
for
been
the rest of the season, but
a lot
I'd
of
love to have you
petition
join
over the
with
There should
last
be a
like,
horror
Is that
division.
a possibility?
year or two for a
Never
horror
mind.
division.
Sorry.
Okay.
Listen,
Yeah,
guys, I had a lot of
I
fun
think
here,
that's
but,
definitely
maybe
plausible.
once or twice, but a full-time thing, regular. I got things to do, guys.
Yes,
You
Mick,
know,
I
gotta
took
make this
part.
show.
I'm
It's
here
comics. I can't be
for
doing
the
that.
entertainment
Keep up the good work
factor.
with Invincible and Walking Dead and everything else
To
you
make
got
us
going
look
on. And in the meantime,
good.
we're going to toss right now to Steph Sabra, who has an exclusive interview with the winner of today's match, Adam the Coyote Collins.
Adam Collins, congratulations. I gotta say, you were the quietest.
I just realized he's wearing an It shirt.
I
Oh,
just
yeah.
realized it too.
Quiet ones are the killers. You were the killer today. How are you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling good. I mean, honestly, the only reason I was quiet is because I was trusting in my good friend Pennywise the Dancing Clown here in the match.
Do you guys prefer the
But
original
honestly, I was up
movie
against two
or
of
the
greats in
remake?
this genre.
The original is definitely more nostalgic, but I prefer the 2017 Chapter 1 specifically
And honestly, I
remake.
think
You-
I had some
you
problems
act-
with Chapter 2, but I loved the first part.
You act like I've seen the original ones.
Variety of different options, and honestly, this was a toss-up today.
We used to
Dave's
watch
beaten
the
fair and
original
square
It
in our little,
every
exhibition
Christmas
on
Eve.
backstage.
My dad and me.
I
That was
knew
our
we would've done
tradition.
well in the football, video through,
Just a casual
What?
It
Yeah, when I was in
rewatch.
middle school, I was
honestly,
obsessed with it. Like
I
in the
feel
7th grade, we used to always watch it every year. I don't know why.
So on
I don't
around
know why.
Halloween, were you watching like
Because, yeah, if you heard Terry
It's a Wonderful Life or something?
Oh, yeah.
If I heard Joan
Okay.
Collins, I would have got the Tales from the Crypt in round 2. So props to him for getting that steal.
Yeah, I mean, you three are truly impressive. I've never met people with so much knowledge in the horror genre.
Oh,
Do you think there's any chance that
Brief
someone
Ton
can
is up
compete
at a
with you who
reasonable
hasn't spent their
time.
entire life just consuming
Yes,
this
well,
genre?
very uncharacteristic
Well,
of
it's
us,
you
but
could
it's
play
kind of
both.
nice for the people that don't
Beats me any day of the week.
get to watch normal
Mark
times.
Blake,
I assume he's
Skyfall
gonna
Unkind,
go to
two of the
sleep
best
and then
horror
wake up
minds,
later for
named today.
Wild Style Weekend on
And I hear
Blunderdome.
a lot of people,
Oh.
calling their shots about horror. So I'm hoping we can do another free for all this year. Fingers crossed. I'd love to
Yeah,
see some people.
Free for All was,
put
know,
up,
I'm not a horror
really
fan,
happens.
but that horror free for
I
all
would love to
was
see that
a
too. After today,
blast.
I am so into
It was
It
so
the
much
was.
fun,
genre
so much
and
fun to
what
watch.
y'all
I
do.
think
play,
it-
and play along
But
too.
wanna talk
I think it
about
did
you
really
had
well,
round one,
too,
going
with
into round two, you had opponents'
viewers.
choice. That all make
Like
you
Yeah.
people that may or may not
kind of
know the
look at what was on
Schmoedown,
the
I
wheel and
think
said, "I got this."
would love to watch something like that
Well, the thing I
again.
love about a horror exhibition match is
I mean,
you
the
get
questions were
choice for
great
horror,
and
so
just
let's go.
everything about it was
I was
fun,
ready,
even for people that don't
admittedly family
enjoy
I wanted
or
at least not
horror.
because
It was
I afraid
it was
of
fun to
But
watch.
to be honest, getting
We're
those
gonna get
questions
you to
right
watch,
wouldn't have been as fun as getting questions
more
right down
horror-
slices right. No
horror,
offense to
Brian.
family horror, it has its place, but
Especially like with all the rookies in the league now. I think
I know Bibbs called you out
there's
after
a good couple of them that would give these three
because some fans said
horror
because
players a run
Mhm.
for their money.
last year it didn't come
I think
out.
Yeah, I would love
the
to see
Rager,
who-
the Rager would do pretty well.
Oh, that's right.
I think
Yeah.
I vindicated myself when we
Rick Radis is a
we
big
played
horror
each other on
person.
backstage, and I went 9 and he went 10.
I would
that was
love,
a good
I would love to
demonstration
see
that
what
we,
new
a
people would
similar amount
want to
on any
step
given
foot
day.
into the horror
And,
free
I'm
for
happy
all.
to get the win today. But
Evan,
any day
Gold Leader
you
is
play Bibbs in horror,
also a
you gotta
pretty
be on
big
notice. So
horror
I'm
guy.
not.
Really?
Yeah,
I know
we
this
talked
is the
about
last
it.
time we're gonna play each other in horror.
Yeah, y'all both had some steals with each other, and it's so great to watch each of you three compete. And congrats again on this win. That was really fun. Mark, Robert, back to
I
you.
would just want to see it, what the horror championship belt would look like, because I feel like that would be amazing.
Ooh. It would have like a
Go
blood
watch it.
splatter
There's a
on it,
reason why we already got
and
seasons 2 and 3 on its
yeah, it would
way.
A
have like
knife or something.
the
Well,
Freddy
speaking of greatness,
claw,
they came up a
Like
little short
chainsaws
today,
and
but they are
stuff.
never short on
the
entertainment
scream
value.
mask.
So,
I don't know.
God,
Steph
that
Sabra
could
for an
that could be
interview.
such a good
Both
belt.
William Viviani and Video.
Aha!
It's all your stuff.
I'm pretty lucky now with you two because you two are
that would be,
extremely impressive. I know you didn't come out with the win, but
That'd
just
be
talk
an
about
awesome
pure
belt.
entertainment. You two are one of the funnest competitors to watch ever. Video Drew, I want to start with you in that
Great game, Vivian,
companion
and
log
Video
and
Drew.
your beautiful
Mhm.
dog. Even though you didn't get the win, how are they supporting you today, and how are you feeling today after the three-way match?
Well, there's a third dog. This is Tulpa.
Oh, our puppies are so cute.
A little audition for being banana. Yeah. Look, I of course everyone thinks I'm going to win all of these things, but I thought I held in my own remarkably well this match. I'm really mad at myself for that Annabelle creation answer because I've gone over that cast list maybe 3 or 4 times in just the last week alone, like just that movie, and I would have gotten a perfect first round again. Other than that, hey, Bibbs, you clearly knew all those hammer questions. It was a shot.
Yeah.
Hard.
I need to brush up on my hammer. That's one that I definitely need to get more familiar with.
I'm fine.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been the same result.
Oh, hi, Jake.
You just listed a few adjectives.
I got 10, Brian got 1, and Zach didn't
I
keep
think-
score.
I think I won, but I forgot to keep score.
You
so
you definitely
You
won.
won.
I'll figure it out
but
later.
You won by like round 2.
He got over 20 points.
What can you do? I think the questions that I missed were legitimate.
Thank goodness for Jack Black. Otherwise, I would have been a big old goose egg.
Down on myself for not knowing a lot about horror. I just love this genre so much, and I'm really glad that Adam's with me, thinking that if there's a god, there will one day be a horror division at
Yes.
Schmoedown, because horror pretty much invented geekery as we know it, and there's
I mean,
no shortage of films.
yeah,
Weird,
Bibbs literally just took what I was about to say. There's so many that
There's
there's
so much
definitely
going on.
enough to sustain
for Adam. I really am. I think
a
he's
horror.
a great guy. He really
And
cleaned
PJ
house,
would
and
love to
now
write questions for that.
I know,
too.
PJ's like, oh, twist my arm, why don't you?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Salt Cat Soaps. Molly knows about that, right? Right in front of her.
Pride Party Bar. And that's,
Party bar?
Yeah, it's really great. That is biodegradable glitter. This is my Bibbs shave bar. This lather is like extra a lot, so you can shave with it. It smells like espresso
Ooh.
and honey, so it's just really great. And we just debuted our new line of
Woohoo.
salt soap.
Yes. Thank you.
Bath soaps.
Oh.
Bath salts, sorry, West Coast salt soap.
Bath salts.
These are scented with lilac. Just put a couple of spoonfuls in your bath. It's fantastic. Head on over to Etsy and check out Salt Cat Soap. All
Salt
one
Cat
word.
Soap.
It is a delight. And yeah, also horror movies are good.
Bibbs, that line paired with your cackle makes you one of the
There you
greatest
go.
humans ever.
We gotta keep it even
Embarrass him
here.
a little bit.
But Video Drew, I gotta go back to the emotional log. Or is there any chance that you might be selling those in the future? I'm
The
trying to get
emotional
one.
log.
I know that this is probably a joke question, but I am indeed selling David Lynch shirts, posters, and other things on my store, depop.com/Video Drew. I have stuff ready for both Bibbs and Adam and PJ Collins and Robert Kirkman if he wants any. I sell Twin Peaks related merchandise, so that is a fact. I don't.
I will
The
buy
log
a
is
log.
not for sale.
Yeah, Peggy, that would probably be another
I'm all
just
about
free for all,
you to
but
sell because you are
I
awesome. It
think
was
a
so
division
great watching y'all compete
possible.
today.
I don't know
Mark,
if they'll
back
do
to
it.
you.
I think we could all just meet in the
I just
middle
want
and agree
that
that a
horror
David
belt.
Lynch
I just want to
log
see the
would
horror
be a
belt.
pretty nice item to have at your next family gathering.
Sorry, Jake, I'm
And
removing
it's
that
about
comment
Salt Cat
and
Soap, because
putting you in
whether just
timeout
changed
because I don't know what you're
something
talking about.
and bloody, or you covered yourself an undead horde goose.
Oh,
you
man.
alone, Salt Cat Soap is going to get
Where's
you
the
clean.
stop button? There it is. Okay.
Oh, for
There
some
we
reason I saw the amount of time left, and I was like, how long does this go for?
I did the same thing. I was like, wait, what the hell?
I forgot it was like part of a giant stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
Adam
that
takes
was-
that one, but that was
Yeah. Congrats to Adam,
That was really
I-
fun.
as usual.
yeah. Horror. I think I like it just because I don't know much about it, so it's kind of like I never know if they're going to be right or
Mhm.
wrong. So
Yeah,
it kind of just makes it that much more exciting for
It's-
me, at least.
It's intriguing to you.
hmm
This feels
'Cause-
kind of like I've heard people express how it feels to watch the Star Wars matches, not knowing very much about Star Wars, and they're like, it's really exciting and impressive to see those kinds of matches. And I think this is very similar for me, where like I don't know a ton of the trivia, but I'm psyched to watch people answer these like deep cut horror questions.
I get that.
Zach, dipping the toes in horror.
Anybody who might be scouting for horror, give this a watch. I think I'm a good candidate.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed it. I love, for not being a horror person, for me at least. Yeah, of course I'm still a scaredy cat, Ryko. Although I've dipped.
You watched
The
The Exorcist, so
Exorcist wasn't even scary to me.
Can you really?
That made me laugh.
That's like the most terrifying film of all time.
That movie made me laugh.
Well,
I'm not gonna.
Something is wrong with you.
We'll have to figure out what kind of horror film really does scare Brian.
Probably Nightmare on Elm Street, just because. The one that would mess with me the most is Final Destination. That would.
You should watch Texas Chainsaw, the first one, Brian, the original.
I feel like I know for Alex, he says like the stuff that's real that could actually happen is the scarier stuff.
Yep.
Like
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I love me a good paranormal activity, like that type stuff. That like is fun, scary to me. I saw most, if not almost all of them in theater. So, I mean, yeah, those are the fun ones.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Hereditary, pretty scary. Maybe check that one out.
Jake, you're in here. I'm pretty sure Jake walked out of Hereditary because he did not like it that much. Correct me if I'm wrong. So, because of Jake, that one I've always been like, is that even that good?
Well, did he walk out because it was too?
He was too scared. He ran away.
Well, I mean, it's very disturbing at
it
times.
Yes, it
so it can be a hard movie to watch. Toni Collette is amazing in it, though.
It's not as disturbing as Midsommar.
Yeah, I still need to see that.
I think Brian should watch Midsommar. He would walk out of Midsommar for sure.
No, I'll pass.
It's also like really long too.
Yeah, I saw Midsommar on a first date. There was not a second date after that. And then when I saw Hereditary, we saw it in the middle of this like massive thunderstorm. You could hear the rain like pounding the ceiling outside the theater, and the power went out like right in the middle.
Nope.
Right in the middle of the scene where they were having a seance, and the power and the theater went out, and everybody went, "Whoa!" And they were like, "Is this part of the movie?" And everybody started freaking out, and it was like at the most like tensest moment, and it was pretty freaky. We were like, "Is this like film cursed or something?"
I would have been, that there's always that character when something like that happens, when in the background you hear the person go, "We're all gonna die." That would be me in that situation. So, no. But that was fun. I like a good exhibition match.
The champ himself.
Hi, Adam. Yeah, no.
Let's get that horror division.
Yeah, that's what we were saying. It would be fun. I'd fear for PJ because I'd be like, I think he'd be like, "You guys handle every other movie that's not horror. I'm just gonna stick in this subgenre."
He would I'm sure he would love to write the questions, but I feel like he might also be like, I kind of want to play in this.
True. He would dominate.
Yeah, that would be difficult to see your favorite genre and then not be a competitor.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he takes a lot of pride in writing questions. So
as he should.
I'm sure he would be down for that.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad we can have fun with a little horror in May
on a Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Yes.
What a great way to start the day.
Yes. Now go watch scary movies.
Oh.
Yes.
Now I'm gonna go watch Lord of the Rings.
I might go watch a horror movie now. I'm in the mood.
Oh, what are you feeling?
I don't know. I have to go look at my whole like horror shelf and pick something out.
A horror shelf.
Probably a slasher though. Like I always go for a slasher.
Sure.
Go for the original Scream. I'll pick for you.
I've seen that so many times. I kind of want to watch it.
Okay, fine.
I always watch Scream.
Okay, that's fair. All right. Molly, you want to take us out?
Yeah, that's going to wrap it up for today, guys. Thanks for joining us on a day and time that we don't normally stream. But yeah, we will see you guys tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Pacific. What? Yeah, times. Yeah, 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock my time. So I'm like, I have to think really hard about the Pacific times.
Math. There we go.
But yeah, for our normal show tomorrow night. So until then, see you guys. Have a good weekend.
Good weekend.